Hi there, my name's Dominic. I'm an O2Home user. Welcome to a how-to, and today we're going to be looking at custom programs to turn smart plugs on and off according to times. You might want to do this if you've got the telly flicker lamp. If you have a lamp in the front room you want to turn on at sunset and turn off at sunrise to give the impression that somebody's home while you're away. Or if you're like me, I actually have a child that won't go to bed at night because they're constantly reading. A bit of an odd one, I know. They're not even on a huddle to read. So we're going to look at some programs here. Now I've got a couple of programs, eldest lights on, eldest lights off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete them. So you can do that by edit the list, delete, and delete. There we go, click done. As you can see now, my daughter has a free reign of her lights. Now, we're going to create a new program. Simple thing about this is that actually what we want isn't necessarily here to be built as a program pre-built. We've got to create a custom program. When you're creating a custom program, it's very important that actually you choose what you want to happen first of all, and then you trigger how that program is basically, sorry, I say that again. You basically choose the trigger, what you want to occur in order for that device to turn on, turn off, or whatever, or to send you an alert. So our device action is that smart plug 3 is going to turn on. You can add a delay. So if you say, for example, that I want a plug to turn on when it detects motion after a minute, fine. But in this case, I just want to turn it straight on. If you want to see, there you go, there is the hour and minutes. There's no seconds, but in this case, it'll turn straight on. So we'll click next. It's going to be automatically happen based on rules. So we're not going to run it manually. We are going to run it on a time trigger, and it's going to run every morning at 7 AM. So you can also choose sunrise, sunset. And then we're going to select timing, certain day of the week. If you select yes, you can see you can choose every day, some days, no days, but I want it every day of the week. And this is called eldest lights on. So there you go. And quite simply, 7 o'clock every morning, smart plug 3 will turn on. My daughter has some lovely lights from a well-known Swedish manufacturer that come along around the room, and she can read with them. That's great. But what we also need to happen is for them to turn off as well. So we need to create a second custom program. Device action in this instance is smart plug. I'll show you there. It is number 3. Will turn off. There's no delay again. I don't want them to delay when I tell it to turn off. It's going to happen automatically based on a time trigger that at 2100, that's 9 o'clock in old pounds, it's going to turn off. It runs every day of the week. Eldest lights off. Lights on, lights off. And O2Home verifies, makes sure there's going to be no clash of problems with it. And there we are. Eldest lights on, eldest lights off. Very satisfying. That's it, very simply in a nutshell. You can go and try this out. Obviously, you can set the times to 5 minutes before when you are actually going to be running it, and you can see it actually happen. I can tell you it works rather well. The difference of running it as two separate programs is that if you actually create a lights on with a delay, and then your hub gets rebooted for whatever reason, the program automatically restarts. So if, for example, you have a delay of 5 hours after it turns on and it will then turn off, if you have done that for 14 hours, you will find that suddenly turning your hub on and off at 10 o'clock in the morning means that your child will be then up for another 3 hours at night reading. Learn this one at your peril. They were very tired the next day. That's a very short, simple how to make a custom program with O2Home. My name's Dominic, and hopefully I'll be back to tell you more soon. Bye bye.